What's going on, guys? Arie here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I got something special. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This is something that will really help you out, which I'm extremely excited about because you already know we're always trying to drop the most value out here in this channel. So I'm gonna cut to the chase. What we're gonna be doing is, so it's sort of a little bit of the exercise that I have planned on one of the course sections from the re-release, which is coming up in just 2 weeks, guys. So make sure you're on the wait list if you are interested in that. But what this is basically an exercise to learn how to make any product work. Now, I know that sounds really crazy and it sounds, basically like I'm just talking out of my ass, but it's true, guys. You can make any product work if you know how to sell it correctly. So this is more or less talking about the art of selling, which is one of the most important topics that a lot of people, I think, neglect, and they try to learn all the technical stuff without knowing exactly how to sell to people. And if you don't know how to sell to people, it's gonna be much harder to actually sell a product to a customer. And this is why it's important to know these things, guys, because if you know how to really sell a product, you'll have much higher success rates with your tests, which will make your paid ads so much easier to manage. So like I said, I'm very excited about this video. I'm sure this will help a lot of you out. And of course, if you do get value out of this, guys, make sure that you subscribe to the family. I can't stress that enough. I love how fast we've been growing. We're literally this close to 40K. And of course, leave me a like. That really helps me out. But I'm gonna stop talking so much. I'm wasting a little bit of time, but it's all good. Let's get right into it. Alright, guys, so we're in my computer and now we're actually gonna get into it. As you can see, we're on Aliexpress and we have just a flash deals page just pulled up. And the reason why is because I want to go over just as many products as possible and show you exactly what I'm talking about when I say how to sell. And before we do this, let me just go over just basically how to sell any product and exactly what I mean when I say that. So one of the first things that you have to understand is that people buy on emotion and not logic. Okay, this is one of the most crucial things that you got to understand in order to really see success with selling products online. Now, some of the emotions that are most popularly used and that work the best, of course, are fear, excitement, and arguably pain relief. So I don't know if that's exactly an emotion. I mean, I'm sure you could categorize pain relief into those other two emotions, but man, it's so important that you understand this. And when I say pain relief, the best way to do this with a product is to really point out the negative things that not having this product is gonna bring, right? And when I say that, I don't mean that you should propose a solution right away, but you should really hammer in those negative things so they almost start feeling shitty about themselves, and then propose the solution, which is of course your product, right? This is exactly why the most massive winners are always problem solving products. Now, of course, the next thing that you gotta understand, and which ties in with all of this, is that benefits are much more important than features. And the best example I can think of right now of this is whenever somebody or whatever buys a Rolex or just a really fast car, you're not buying it necessarily for the features, right? I mean, when you buy a Rolex, most people that buy Rolexes, I would say 95% of people, maybe 90%, they're not buying it because of how well this Rolex is able to tell time or how accurate it is and whatever. They're buying it because it's a Rolex. Let's be honest here. They're buying it because they want to feel like the person that wears a Rolex. They want to get that status. It's a status symbol. It's not necessarily about the actual watch, right? It's about how the watch is going to make them feel. And this is so important, guys. And this is, like I said, this is applicable to almost anything that we buy. I didn't buy this shirt because of the thread count or whatever. I bought this shirt because it fits pretty well, and it's nice and it's soft and it makes me feel good. That's why I bought the shirt. Now, of course, like I said, there are exceptions to this. This isn't just straight up cookie cutter to everybody. A lot of people do make decisions based on features. Features do have a small say into the things that we buy. I mean, some people are more logical with their money, but the people that are buying products from you, these are impulse buyers, guys. These are people that are not thinking about features. They're mainly thinking about benefits, and this is why they want to buy from you. So just make sure you read this again and again and again until you really understand it, because if you don't, then it's going to be very hard to create, good product descriptions. And like I always say, guys, it's important to understand what you're doing, because if you're just simply copying another store, that may work, but what happens when that product dies, right? You're not going to know how to make another product work because you simply copied another store. You don't understand exactly why they wrote that description, exactly why they made their video the way it is. You just copied it. So you didn't learn anything, right? You just learned how to nothing. So now one thing that I didn't add on here that's extremely important, and it doesn't really pertain to like the product description itself, it's more about the video, is a hook, guys. If you don't have a hook, then you're not going to be able to spark curiosity in your customer. And if you can't spark curiosity in your customer, then they're not going to buy. They're going to get bored, especially nowadays, guys. Like, it's crazy because most people watch only like 3 to 7 seconds of the video before they even judge whether or not they're going to like go to your site. It's so insane how little attention span we have, and I see it in myself. You know, like nobody is excluded in that. Everyone's attention span is slowly going down. So you have to understand that if you're not hooking your, you know, if you're just saying introducing the sponge cleaner, whatever, introducing the, that's not a good video. If you make a video like that, you're not gonna get any sales. You have to do something better. You have to hook them. You have to propose some sort of fear, some sort of excitement, pain relief. You know, that's exactly how you're gonna do it. And one of the things that I always stress, guys, is to go look at successful videos that are already out there. You can literally just go on Facebook and look up shop now, go to videos, look at a video that has like over 1 million views, this one, and see, this pacifier gives babies fresh fruit. That's a hook right there, right? They're not saying introducing the fruit baby pacifier. That doesn't work. You have to say a benefit, like fresh fruit. People want their babies to be healthy. This hooks you right away. It's like, what? This gives my baby fresh fruit, but what? I thought babies couldn't, you know? So let's see. Let's turn off this music. And then they introduce the product, right? Gives baby the nutrients they need. This is so simple. This is absolutely so simple, but it's working like a charm. This is only 4 months ago, and they're already at 1.7 million views. This means that they've definitely done over 6 figures with this product. It's amazing, right? And it's because they really understand this concept of hooking and sparking curiosity. You have to understand how to hook people and spark curiosity. Otherwise, they're gonna get bored, they're not gonna go to your store, and you're not gonna get the sale. So just make sure that you understand this concept. Now, let's apply some of these to some flash deal products here. Now, I'm not gonna look for products that, you know, I think are winners. I'm just gonna go all in on some of these, right? For example, okay, fine, I'll look for something that I think is like decent, at least in this flash sales category. Okay, so let's use this curling iron, right? Screen automatic hair curler, heating, styling tools for wavy curls. Okay, perfect. So this is kind of like you put your hair in this thing, and then of course you don't run the risk of burning yourself. Now, I'm not a girl. I've never curled my hair before, but I know from my girlfriend, she's burned her like head before, or even her fingers, just when she's used a curling iron, because it's just like literally like a hot rod, basically. So this really solves that issue. You'll never have to burn yourself again. So really start by saying that, you know, like the safest, most painless hair curling iron on the market, right? Like that's gonna sell right there. As soon as they see that you're mentioning how safe and painless this is, they're gonna start reminiscing on all of the times that they've burned themselves super badly because of their hot ass curling iron, right? So this is extremely important. And this is how you're gonna sell a product. All right, now this is another really massive winner. I remember seeing this product a long time ago, but as you can see, you know, these are really high quality images. This is a perfect product to test. You know, 1,000 positive reviews. This product is really well liked by the people, and it has a really solid break-even point, right? $7, you could sell this for $24.95 or $29.95 even, potentially. And as you can see, what does this do? I mean, I don't even have to read the description. It's just, it makes it so much easier to brush something and get those really hard to get stains or really hard to get, you know, dirt spots out of whatever you need, right? And one thing that I can think about right away is a tub, right? I know they're showing a picture of a tire, but right now I'm thinking of a tub or a sink where there's been like, you know, some moldy shit or like, you know, some dried up food or something that you literally just can't get with a sponge or however hard you try. Well, here comes this. This makes it very easy. It's low effort. All you have to do is point your drill at whatever you want to clean and it'll be clean in seconds. You could say something like, how many times have you had to endlessly scrub to get a stain out or to get a to get a dirt spot off of your tub or off of your car. You could even say something along the lines of putting all of this effort into your cleaning doesn't only waste time, but it also could potentially harm your wrist, or it could potentially harm whatever, right? Or it could potentially hurt your bag just from leaning so much. Well, here's this product. This product solves basically all of those solutions. All you have to do is put this on your drill, point the drill at whatever you want to clean, and it'll be cleaned in seconds. But you get the point, right? This is exactly what you need to be doing. And trust me, I know a lot of you just want to hop right onto the money, just hop right onto selling, onto paid ads. But if you're not focusing on these things, you're gonna end up burning so much money, guys. You want to make sure you're doing things correctly, because it's not cool to waste money. I mean, a lot of people will tell you, oh, well, it's okay, or at least you're buying data. And that's true, obviously. You always should look at the positive side of things, but you want to make the most out of your budget. I mean, let's be honest. We don't want to have to spend $2,000 to find a winning product. We only want to have to spend like $100 or $200. Now, of course, that's not always realistic, but if you do all these steps, if you really focus on all of these little details before you start spending on paid ads, it's really gonna pay off. So guys, make sure that you rewatch this video if you need to. I personally think this is some of the most valuable stuff to learn, because this is what's really gonna save you money and what's gonna allow you to find a winning product quicker and to increase your success rate when testing products. Now guys, lastly, I do wanna mention the e-com inner circle, which is my course. I am releasing it again. It's been closed for about a month and a half, and I am releasing it again on January 29th, and I'm extremely excited about it, which is why I wanted to mention it on here. You guys already know I don't ever really pitch my course on here, because I really believe in free value, and I really believe that everyone should have the opportunity to reach financial freedom. But I will say that my course personally is something that I spend so much time on perfecting, that I genuinely believe that my course is the best one out there. And the reason why I say that is because I constantly put in the work to make it what it is today. And trust me, it's not even close to finished in my opinion. I mean, there's already like 60+ hours of content in there, of in-depth content that's very valuable, case studies on my previous stores, on my highest revenue days. I show you all my profits, everything. And of course, all the strategies that have allowed me to get there. And I know a lot of people don't really understand why I sell a course, or why I don't just share everything on YouTube. And I don't want to get too much into that, because I don't want to waste too much time. But what I really want you to understand is that this is a business of mine. My course is one of my businesses right now. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you understand that my biggest focus when it comes to my businesses is customer satisfaction. And this is exactly why I wanted to turn my dropshipping store into a brand, because I'm sick of having angry customers. I want to please everybody. I want to have the happiest customers in the world. And that's the same way that I treat my course. And this is why every time that I post results on my Instagram stories or on my Facebook groups, wherever it may be, these are genuine people that genuinely feel like they made one of the best investments of their life. And that's why I say that in the funnel that I created, because that's what people have told me, and that's what my goal is, for this to be the literal best investment that you could ever make. Now, I know that sounds really salesy, and it kind of is. I'm kind of using these strategies that I just showed you, but this is genuine, guys. You already know what I'm about. I wouldn't have made 250 plus videos of value-packed info if I didn't want to help you guys out, right? But I'm really happy that I created this program, because it really allows people that do have the money to invest to have a just laid out blueprint, rather than to have to go in each one of my videos to find out more information, which is totally something I recommend you do if you don't have the money to invest in a course, right? That's literally probably just as good as any other course, is just to go through all of my videos. And I mean, that'll take you probably like a week of time, but it's gonna be worth it. I mean, it's free, right? So that's kind of what I'm trying to say here, guys. I really want you to join the wait list, because if you don't join the wait list, then you might not know exactly when it's released. And I always do special pricings for the release, but this time I'm also gonna be doing a special live stream here on YouTube on the day of the release, where I will be doing a giveaway of the course, and of course a few cash giveaways as well. So just make sure that you join the waitlist. I'll leave the link in the description. It'll be the first link on there. And yeah, I really hope to see you in the course on January 29th. Don't worry if you don't have the money to invest in the course. It's not a big deal. I'll continue to drop as much value as possible into my YouTube channel every single week, like I've done for the past year, right? And of course, if you did get value out of this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's the best way to help me out. And if you leave me a like, that'll also help this video out, which helps my channel out. And I'd really appreciate that. It really really motivates me to continue making this valuable content for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Nike's on my feet, keep my cipher complete like